Philippines is blessed with wonders of nature, making it one-stop destination for tourists, backpackers, and travelers, foreigners and locals alike. It gives its visitor a piece of everything from beautiful coastline, amazing waterfalls, and a stunning view of its mountains, and which is a lot. On this video, we're going to count down some of the places that has a personal choice for me. At number 10, the Manjuyod White Sandbar by City. This pristine 7-kilometer stretch of premium white sand can be accessed by a short 15-minute boat ride from Capinahan Wharf in the South Bais Bay, Bais City, Negros Oriental. It is basically an island towards the North Bais Bay in the Tañon Strait that emerge only during on low tides. On the island, you can find native wooden houses built on stilts, on which during the high tide appears to be floating on waters. These cottages could be rented for overnight stay and can be booked at the Bais City Tourism Office. It is also a major stopover during dolphin and whale watching by group tours. The boat is temporarily anchored so that the guests can picnic, swim, sunbathe, laze around, and snorkel or scuba dive in the water surrounding the sandbar. At number 9, Siargao. Siargao is known as the surfing capital of the Philippines, but you don't need to be a surfer to enjoy the beautiful scenery and natural attraction on the island. The island has a lot of natural attraction and offers some beautiful scenery. Perfect white beaches, enchanting lagoons, caves, sandbar, coral reef, bizarre rock formation, exotic wildlife, endless rice field, waterfalls, and a large mangrove forest reserve, and so much more. And what about the Siargao's coastline? They are just wow, breathtaking. No people, no noise, no trash, just you and a slice of paradise. At number 8, the Simbawan Island is a Biliran's answer to paradise. The white sand, the thriving marine life, and the warm blue water lapping up the tree-lined shore is a must for those wanting escape from reality. Simbawan Island is located 5 kilometers off the west coast of Maripipi Municipality, south of the Samar Sea. The semi-curved beach with a soaring rock formation covered with green grass as a backdrop create a bubble of fantasy that you are entering another dimension. A watchtower is built at the highest point to give the tourist uncovered view of the entire island. It serves as a view deck to witness the spectacular sunrise and the glorious sunset, both which can surely melt your heart. At number 7, Kalanggaman Island is one of the most beautiful islands in the Philippines. The water are so clear and blue, the sand is so white like powder. This islet is in Palumpon, Leyte, Philippines. It looks like a smaller version of Boracay Island. What is unique about this place is its magnificent sandbars, both stretching at the end of the island. Unlike other beach resorts, this island is not always crowded. When you get here, you feel like you're in a castaway in a beautiful place because the island will be your home for the day and you can do everything that you want, including swimming in its crystal blue beach, snorkeling to see the majestic underwater gems, and kayaking. At number 6, the Asik-Asik Fall. The beauty of the Asik-Asik waterfall in Alamanda town in North Cotabato had remained hidden from the public eye until it was photoed, went viral on the internet. Gushing out from a cliff at the edge of a 200-meter flattened hill, water crashes down in what seems to be a music to the ear of anyone close to it. Where the water comes from is still a mystery because there are no rivers, lakes, or any form of water reserve above it. According to the locals, it was accidentally found after a forest fire way back in 2010, and the locals knew about the place but they didn't even bother because it was a difficult place to go to. But there are people who went there in 2012, take a photo, post it on social media, and it went viral. Number 5 on the list is the island of Davao Occidental, Sarangani Island, Balat Island, and the beautiful Onalivan Island, each with its beauty. The reason I chose this place high on the list, it is because it is near to each other. not too crowded, and the people are nice. You can spend a week in this place and still not get bored because there are so many things you can do, and the food are so fresh and not that expensive. It is difficult to reach this place due to its location, but for those who wants to experience a place that is worth remembering, then this place is a paradise you have to experience. Number 4 on the list, Palawan, a hidden piece of paradise that was recently named the best island in the world in the Travel and Leisure World's Best Awards. This isn't the first time Palawan has ranked top in the world, and it's easy to see why. The beautiful blue water mixed with emerald green, jungle-filled mountains that appear to rise up from the ocean and a small fishing village dot the island. Together with its neighboring island, it creates Palawan Province, aka Paradise. Incredible and rare wildlife can be found on the island, from the purple crabs and the Philippine mouse deer to the Philippine pangolin and beautiful butterflies. Just be sure to avoid the creepy-looking Palawan bearcats at night. We suggest heading into the water and going below the surface. Palawan has one of the best spots for scuba dive in the world. Barracuda Field's shipwreck, for example, lying at the bottom of the Coron Bay. If diving sounds too crazy, try a tour of Palawan's subterranean river, which UNESCO calls one of the most unique in the world, or take a bangka boat to travel between the islands. Once you're back on land, hop on a tricycle, one of the preferred method of transportation on Palawan. You're pretty sure that after all the biking, swimming, and exploring you'll do, you'll never want to leave. Number 3. Iligan City. Nature has modeled Iligan so well that it is dubbed as the City of Majestic Waterfall. The city is located in the northern Mindanao and situated west of Cagayan de Oro. It houses a total of 23 waterfalls of different sizes and form that can take your breath away. Visiting these waterfalls will surely refresh you in no time. With my own personal experience while traveling there, water seems to come out everywhere. And let me tell you, the streams and river of Iligan is one of the cleanest you'll ever find in the Philippines, considering it is in the city itself. Number 2 on the list is Mount Pulag. Mount Pulag is Luzon's highest peak at 2,926 meters or 9,600 feet above the sea level. The borders between the provinces of Benguet, Ifugao, and Nueva Vizcaya meet at the mountain's peak. It is the third highest mountain in the Philippines next to Mount Apo and Mount Dulang-Dulang. Mount Pulag is famous for its sea of clouds and the view of the Milky Way galaxy at dawn, which has attracted many tourists who wish to see the otherworldly scenery. Mount Pulag was proclaimed a national park on February 20, 1987. Trail adventures offer the climb to the summit through the Ambangeg Trail. Camping on the mountain is definitely a rewarding experience. You'll constantly be surrounded by a jaw-dropping view and embraced by the mountain's cool air. Mount Pulag offers visitors the thrill, fun, and the reward they deserve. And number 1 is Batanes. Take a timeless journey to the Philippines' last frontier. Fall in love with the northmost island of the Philippines not only for its beauty but also with its cultural heritage, a well-preserved villages, a yummy Ivatan cuisine, and most of all, the island-proud Ivatan people. We love Batanes for its picturesque landscape and breathtaking views. Imagine green grassland as far as your eyes can see, the towering limestone cliffs, crystal clear water, and a beautiful views that look straight from the scene of Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, and Moana. It is not hard to understand why Batanes is on every Filipino's bucket list. A northern beauty of the Philippines, Batanes is a group of islands filled with a vast pasture, lands, rolling hills, towering volcanoes, dramatic cliff, and crystal clear water. It is untouched beauty, as some would say, is a proof of the local people's Ivatan respect for the law of nature. That's it, guys. That's my own personal bucket list. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.